I was sitting around the other day drinking and smoking, laughing and joking with some people, and one of them handed me a little bit of wine, asked if I wanted some wine. Um, I probably mentioned something about I'm out, I got to go to the store. And so I hit the wine, I downed what was left in the glass. And I could tell, like, right at the end of the drink, there's something in this. And so, I looked down at the cup. I made sure not to finish the last little bit. And I don't know, maybe it was free drugs they were giving me, but there's obviously like a pill, like mostly dissolved. Not mostly, but pretty close. Like if it was given some more time, it would have dissolved. If it was stirred up once or twice, shaken once or twice, it probably would have been fully dissolved. But you could tell. Like, I dissolve pills all the time, or did when I had medication from my doctor, and I know exactly what it looks like. I know exactly what it tastes like. I chew my pills sometimes, and I know exactly what that tastes and feels like and looks like. I've done it enough times to understand fully that there was something in that glass. Like, I don't know about you guys, but the only thing I've ever really drank that supposedly had something in it was tequila. Sometimes is supposed to have a worm, and Goldschlager has gold particles in it. And so for me, that's all I've ever seen. And I've never seen wine that has little white chunks in it and has a chalky taste. And yeah, in all honesty, I guess I don't know what every pill in the world tastes like, so it just tasted like chalk. But I didn't drink the whole thing. Like, I got lucky. Maybe I got lucky there, and or maybe I got unlucky. Maybe it was good drugs, and I should have, finished it off. But it all was sediment settled at the bottom, and I didn't ingest it. So I put the glass back down. I ingested a little bit of it. I could taste it on my tongue, and that's really like the second I pulled it back was just got lucky there. Got only a little bit of whatever it was in me, and I really doubt anyone was trying to date rape me. But the odd thing is this person who gave it to me, it's one of the few people in the world who come up and talk to me about the other stuff I've seen in this world going on, like the world being fake and not what other people say it is, and different people, different species amongst us, aliens. Although, when I use that word, I like to point out that I'm not singling out any one group as opposed to me feeling very alien in this world myself. And we were talking about stuff. I was talking about it looks like stuff is being invented before my eyes, and this person responds oh yeah, I understand. And so it's just odd that one person who understands more of that stuff gave me the drink that had that in it. Maybe it was good drugs. Maybe he just gave me good drugs for free, and it was a cool, cute thing. Maybe he meant to give it to himself, and it was a cool, cute thing. He clearly was not an expert at poisoning people, if that's what it was, because you would want to just stir that up, shake that up a couple times, and it probably would have mixed rather well. I don't know. I don't mix pills and alcohol in bottles, at least. I'm sure my stomach mixes them for me, but I don't really mix them in bottles. I always would mix anything with plain water. That's why you mix drink mix with plain water, because if you mix a soda pop with a drink mix, it won't even absorb all that stuff, and you'll have a bunch of sediment at the bottom. And so there's a bunch of sediment at the bottom of this, and it was clearly pills. I've watched pills fall apart. It was clearly some sort of pill, and it had an average chalky white look and taste to it. That many pills might have. Some pills have distinct taste. This one had, really, it kind of tasted like my Norco, my Tylenol, and I mean, get flavored Tylenol, so it tastes better. But the Norco Tylenol, especially, but that doesn't mean anything. Just because it has a plain chalky white taste, I mean, that just pills. That's probably like 30% of any sort of chemicals or pills. Although in nature sometimes poisons are very bitter for a reason, but not really. I mean, I love mushrooms, and some people consider those things poisonous in certain cases. So they don't always like warn you. And you could definitely design some that's odorless and tasteless. But whatever this was, it didn't have enough time to dissolve. I know it was there. I mean, this is not a story I'm fabricating here. I didn't. I was going to take pictures of it, but I didn't want to like notify anyone in the room that I had seen any of that. So I just wanted to put the glass back, and like I just chugged the wine, like it was gone, and then the sediment mainly because I chugged it so fast. I think like I just went up, and when you drink something fully, you got that little tiny drop left in the bottom. If you really want to squeeze it out, you got to really just and let it drip in. And so I didn't do that because I could feel like little chunks in my mouth, like right away, like the second a few of them hit my tongue, I knew like to look down, like what is this? This is not wine. Wine does not have chunks in it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some of you guys can like explain to me which brand of wine has chunks in it, and maybe I'm. I don't think I am. I've seen enough pills dissolve to understand like this looks exactly like a pill dissolve. This does not look like Goldschlager flakes. Does not taste like Goldschlager flakes, and in fact, it would be a very odd thing for a wine company to put something that makes you feel like someone just put a pill in your drink on the market, because supposedly people have problems with this stuff. Roofies, and I mean, roofies are like weak. There's actually much more serious drugs than roofies, but when you take some of those drugs, you really don't remember. You like don't even know that you're doing what other people want you to. You think you're doing what you want, so it doesn't necessarily even knock you out. It puts you in a slave zombie state. Devil's breath is a little bit illegal to obtain, probably, but there's lighter versions of that as well. Benzos, they call them, like Valium and stuff like that. Weaker versions of devil's breath, but definitely don't work like devil's breath. I want to try it just to see, but yeah, this was definitely something of note. Hell, I'm not sure if I should have finished it off. It's like, could have been some good stuff, right? Maybe he was giving me some good stuff for free. It's like, you don't get good stuff for free all the time. You get it for cheap sometimes, but not for free.